Breakfast meals. Gaining weight can be super difficult for skinny guys, and the most common problem we face is not consuming enough calories. If this is your first time seeing my face, hi, I'm Igor. If you're anything like me where you have a fast metabolism, a skinny frame, and a low appetite, then skipping breakfast is definitely not ideal. Due to our desire to get big and gain weight, we need to make sure we're eating enough calories throughout the day, and that includes breakfast. Now personally, I used to just always skip breakfast because one, I'd never really have an appetite in the morning, and two, I didn't really enjoy any breakfast meals. I used to think that skipping breakfast was not that big of a deal, which as you can tell resulted in me leaving lots of gains on the table. So in this video, I'm going to share with you my top 3 favorite high calorie breakfasts, which are highly nutritious, easy to consume, delicious, and most importantly, will help you gain weight. So let's get into it. So starting our list off with high calorie breakfast number 1, we've got my super high calorie shake. Now I'm not going to spend too much time going over this breakfast as I've mentioned in many of my previous videos. However, if this is your first time on the channel, I'm going to put you on. Now the reason I'm such a big fan of this shake, it's because it's been like the one reason I have finally started to gain weight. I started having it like a few months back, and honestly bro, the progress has been insane. It can contain up to 1000 calories per serving depending on the size, so it's very calorie dense and it's very easy to prepare. So I'm going to take you to the kitchen and show you how it's made. So the ingredients you're going to need for this shake are full fat milk, oats, any type of frozen mixed berries, whey protein. For this recipe I'll be using the strawberry cream flavor from My Protein, a banana, honey, peanut butter, Greek yogurt, and finally some kind of mixed nuts. And if you'd like to make the shake even more calorie dense and healthy, you can also add stuff like chia seeds, olive oil, kefir, dates, and dark chocolate. It's completely up to you. Alright, so here we have the shake. I left it in the fridge for a bit so the color's a bit weird now. But again, it has about this many calories, which is absolutely insane. And we're going to give it a quick taste test. That is so good. I would honestly compare it to like a milkshake you would get from like a fast food place. And another thing I wanted to mention, if you don't like the texture of the oats and the nuts and all that stuff, you can actually blend it together before, so you get this nice powdery consistency. And another thing I want to mention, all the extra ingredients like the spinach, the banana, the chia seeds, all that other stuff, man, it's totally optional. You don't have to add it into your shake. The only reason I do it is because I'm a health freak. I like getting a lot of my nutrients in through this shake. As long as you add like all the main stuff in there, like the oats, the protein powder, you're going to be fine. But yeah, there's just a great breakfast for any guy who's trying to gain weight without all the processed sugar. So yeah, absolutely love this breakfast. Give it a go for yourself. Let me know how it is for you. So moving on to high calorie breakfast number 2, we've got the granola dish. Now, if you've been on my channel before, you would know that I'm an absolute simp for granola. It is by far the most stupidly high calorie snack I've ever come across. It's also quite healthy. Here are all the health benefits. I'm going to flash them on the screen. And to spice it up, we're going to mix it with a few other ingredients. So let's head to the kitchen and I'm going to show you how it's made. So for this dish, you're going to need any type of granola of your choice. I'll be using the nutty flavor one, Greek yogurt, peanut butter, honey, half a banana, frozen or fresh berries, and finally some more mixed nuts. To make it, first chuck in a few spoons of Greek yogurt, followed by a spoon of peanut butter. Then you want to mix it all in. I know it might sound a bit weird, but you've got to trust me on this one. It's going to make the texture so much better, so make sure you do it thoroughly. Next, you want to add some honey. I only had chunky honey today, so I made sure to mix it in with the yogurt. After that, sprinkle on your granola, followed by half a banana, mixed nuts, and finally the frozen berries. Next, you can mix it in together, and that's it. Alright, so here we have the granola dish. Again, this is very nutritious, very high in calories. It has about this many calories. Took less than 5 minutes to make, and it looks really good. So we're going to give it a quick taste test. Also, don't ask why I'm filming this outside. That is spot on. And I also wanted to mention, I don't count how many grams of each ingredient I add into my food because that just takes too long for me. I just like doing it by eye depending on how hungry I am. But if you are curious, I'll leave in the description of the video I love how I'm using the spoon as a pointer. I'll leave in the description of the video all of the recipe and like the macros and stuff. But again, this is a great meal, and in my opinion, it's also a really good filler meal. So you can just have it throughout the day and get like a bunch of calories inside of you. So let me know in the comments how it is for you. Let's move on to the next food. So to end off the video, we've got the final breakfast option, and this is overnight oats. Now, the reason I've included this in the video is because it's just so convenient. You can literally make it the night before, chuck it in the fridge, have it in the morning, easy 700 calories just like that. No preparation in the morning, no running around looking for ingredients, and you can even meal prep it if you like. So let me show you the recipe. So start off by getting a glass and pouring in some oats. Then you want to chuck in a tablespoon of chia seeds for healthy fats and digestion, followed by a spoon of Greek yogurt, then a spoon of peanut butter. After that, fill your cup up with milk and add a spoon of honey. Also, I completely forgot to add the protein powder. I actually recommend you do this before the milk because it'll just be a lot easier to mix, so don't do what I did. After that, chop up a banana and add it in. Then mix it in together thoroughly and chuck it in the fridge for the next morning. Again, if you're curious, this breakfast has around 700 calories with 40 grams of protein and takes less than 5 minutes to prepare, so it's a great option if you're low on time. But again, whichever breakfast you pick from this list, they're all amazing options. They're all nutrient dense, they're all very calorie dense, and I promise you, they're gonna help you bulk up quickly. I'll leave all the recipes in the description. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out, and I'll see you in the next video. Пока, брат.